Okay, we're just going to give you a quick rundown on the electrical switchboard. It's a bit like a meter box on your house. This is the master control, and then everything else has its own switches inside. So if you want, one switch switches everything off. That isolates the whole lot. So we'll turn that back on. All these little white buttons here are just circuit breakers. So you have a circuit breaker for every switch. There's 2 spare ones here. So if you want to add your own implement at some time, then you've got 2 spare switches here that you can hook into. So should you then go ahead and hook something up and something goes wrong there's a bit of a spark, this little trip switch will just pop out. It just comes out yay far. Find the problem and fix it, and then push the circuit breaker back in. So there's a circuit breaker for everyone. There's the 2 spares. There's a hand light here, so the hand light's on, we turn it off. So if there's a problem there, that little circuit breaker will just pop out yay far and basically isolates it. So then you've got your audio, so the radio's sitting over here. Turn that off, it'll turn the radio off. So turn it back on. There's your pump to operate your water. If you want that on, turn that on, and now we can get water out of the pumps. Socket, the socket does all these little USBs and 12 volt sockets, and there's a million of them all over the place, as well as the light over the hatch and the ensuite. So that's the socket switch there. Your 2 water tanks, they're both full at the moment because we pressure test the whole water system before you get to take it away. So that's okay. And then this one is your 120 litre grey water tank, which runs across the back. Another circuit breaker on your power, your main power switch. And then you've got all your lights. So we'll start from the outdoor shower on the driver's side of the van, and we just turn that off. That's turned off. There's one on the back of the van. We turn that one off. One on the bottom corner here, we turn that off, and then 1, 2, 3 turns them off there, and the interior lights on the inside. So again, the circuit breakers, socket will turn those lights off, hand light turns the outside, audio turns the speaker off, and if you want to turn the whole lot off, your main switch there. Up here we've got the inverter. Once upon a time you'd have to plug a toaster if you wanted to use 12 volt to 24 or 240 volt. You'd have to plug it into a grey socket. Nowadays, with the latest projector gear that comes with the swag, you don't worry about that. You just plug it into the white power point and let the battery management system work that out. So the inverter, you switch the inverter on underneath the van. So you must remember that if you park the van up for a length of time, you must turn this inverter off underneath the seat. But at the moment it's on. So if we want to use a toaster or a microwave or something, we just turn the inverter on there, plug it into the one socket and let the system work it out, and Bob's your uncle. This is the gas switch here, so if you want really hot water, you push it down, wait 10-12 minutes and your 13 or 14 litre tank will be full of hot water. If you want it just slightly off the boil, turn it up and it'll be not so hot. And then this is the main battery management system. It's the latest from Projector. It's a phone app, so you can download it onto your phone, punch the code in and set all the parameters on your phone. So you just hold that button there on. If you want to go up or down, nothing's set. You've got to do that when you get home. So leave that for 5 minutes and it'll turn off by itself. That's about it really. That's the basic understanding. Anything apart from that, you need a qualified electrician, and all those good bits are up underneath the seat. They're easy to get to, and we'll show you that once we get up there and go through the van.